and welcome back to the other side. We're Ian and Anna, and in this video we're going to be comparing the big differences between this budget van right here and this luxury van over here.
A little background about us. We were traveling for 4 months across the United States in our small Ford Transit Connect. If you're interested in that series, definitely click up here. The point of this video is to just inspire you and share with you that you can travel in anything, and at the end of the day, your goal and opportunities are the same. It's to see and experience adventures. The van to my left is our friends Kyle and Allie's, but before we meet them, Ian wants to give us a little rundown of the cost.
Yeah, the total cost of our Ford Transit Connect is around $7,000 with the build out. It only took about 7 days. For Kyle and Allie's van over here, it's a Ram Promaster 3500, and their total cost with the build out was $50,000 and took them a total whopping 5 months to build out.
And that's where we get budget versus luxury. All right, let's go meet Kyle and Allie. You must knock because they actually
Here they
stand.
are. Hey guys. What's up? This is Kyle and Allie.
Kyle does like super professional photography. He's been doing this for years and he is awesome on social media, so definitely give him a follow. And Allie is more of the vlogging, like kind of what we do, and she definitely brings out Kyle's personality. So if you want to learn more about them and their van life, definitely check out Allie and Kyle. But let's go see what's inside first.
Come on in.
Come on.
Let's check out their tiny home on wheels.
So this is our Ram Promaster 3500 extended with a high roof, and obviously you can see we can stand all the way up in here. We have a little bit of headroom. Me and Kyle live in here full time. We've been living here for about 3 months, right Kyle?
3 long, no, I'm joking.
Here is our bed. It is a queen size bed. With the Ram Promaster we can actually fit a queen bed in the opposite way, width-wise.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest differences from just looking at the layouts is they have counters and they have a fridge. It pulls out super nice. A bathroom, sink, microwave. They have a whole home on wheels like Allie said. Let's go check out our layout. Funny that it even took us 7 days to build this because all we have is a full-size bed. It's a futon mattress, and Ian's uncle made this for us. What we were doing the other 6 days, well, we were putting up this wood. It is glued up. It doesn't do anything for us. It just looks nice. We wanted a lofted bed so we could fit a bunch of storage under, and that's how we have so much in this van, because we were able to put stuff under our bed. But that's pretty much it, guys. We really live outside of our van. As you can see, we have a bunch of everywhere all the time, and so it's definitely a different lifestyle. They can live in, they can pee, they can cook in their van. We cannot do that. We always have to live outside, so that's the biggest difference I'd say overall. Now let's get to the specifics, like how to go to the bathroom.
On the road, we try to look for public bathrooms like Starbucks, Panera, or even like Cabela's and Walmart. But if it's an emergency late at night and nothing's open, we usually try to nature pee or poop sometimes. That's why I'm gonna show you our special device that we use.
Introducing our poop shovel. We dig a hole 6 inches deep. That's the proper way to do it. And you poop and then you cover it up. We've actually used it not as many times as you'd think. We really do try to find public bathrooms first, but when nature calls.
So now Kyle's gonna talk about their bathroom and even their shower because they're in the same spot.
All right, so we have a full-size shower and bathroom in our van with complete privacy as well. Woo! We didn't realize how much we utilize the bathroom until living in a van. We literally go pee all the time, especially at like night. I'll wake up in the middle of the night all the time and have to go to the restroom. This comes so in handy for that. It's just a Nature's Head toilet. You can go number 1 and number 2 in it, and it's pretty easy to clean up. We actually stopped using the number 2 just because we found that it was easier to go to restaurants or at a coffee shop or at the gym, and you only go like once a day, so it's just easier to just not utilize it and have to worry about cleaning it and smells and all that stuff.
Up next is showering. Showering is actually a huge similarity across all van lifers. What we do is get gym memberships. Ian, Allie, Kyle, and I all are members of Planet Fitness, and that's typically where we shower. But on our 4-month road trip, it did get tricky. A lot of Planet Fitnesses were closed because of COVID, so you have to get creative. This is our Rinse Kit Plus. There's a link in the description below if you're interested. It is a portable shower. It's pressurized, so the water pressure is actually really nice. For privacy, we either set up a tapestry with magnets on the back of our van, and and we'll shower right under there. We do put a shower curtain here to keep from getting the bed wet, or we just got this pop-up shower, which I really like. I fit perfectly in it. Ian's just towards the top, but it still works. Make sure you consider height if you're looking into one of these. But to be completely straight with you guys, there were a lot of times where we just didn't shower. Once we went 7 days without showering. The budget life is great, but it's definitely roughing it sometimes.
For the shower, what we usually do is just pick up the toilet, set it out. You can use the toilet as a stand for like your shampoos and soaps. And then you just come in here and you have a whole complete shower. We even have a water heater so you can have a hot shower.
So for cooking in van life, we use this Yeti cooler to store all our food. Anna cooks some good food, and we use this butane grill right here. The worst part about doing it on a budget is that you use a cooler like the Yeti, and we do not like this thing because the ice melts really fast and then you got watery food.
Not to knock Yeti, I just think it was made more for drinks, not food. And then what happens is we have to buy ice at Walmart, and then we're wasting plastic bags all the time, so it's annoying.
So you guys probably can't do anything like raw meats, chicken.
So if you're someone that likes meat, you might not want to go this route because it goes bad after one day because the ice melts.
So a big difference between our van life experience and Anna and Ian's van life experience is that they have to take their food outdoors to cook, which we don't have to do since we have all of our stuff built into the van. What is that experience like for you guys?
Well, when it's raining, it really stinks. I mean, we barely can make food, so we have grab and go stuff like peanut butter and jellies, or we go out to eat. But yeah, when it rains, it really stinks to live outside and cook.
It's also just a process to get everything out of the van. It's not convenient like you were at home at a kitchen. You have to get everything either from up top or below. It adds 2 hours onto your night, I'd say.
So right now we're staying at a campsite all together, so it's pretty easy for them to come out here and cook on their table. But what do you guys do when you're like in a public place?
When we're in a public place, cars are passing by us and Anna's on the ground in a chair cutting stuff up on this Yeti, and people are just watching us cook. There's no privacy to it. It's not fun sometimes, but we have to do it to eat.
Like on our 4-month road trip, we cooked in every parking lot. We never got in trouble or anything, but eventually you just get sick of it. So now we kind of like eat in their van.
Yeah.
So after cooking, our dishwashing process is not as luxurious as Kyle and Allie's. We don't have a sink, we have a rinse kit. Just rinse some stuff out. But honestly, if we're at a campground paying for the water, I will definitely use their hose instead. Always use biodegradable soap so you're not damaging the earth.
Our cooking process is really not that much different than a regular house. Right here we have our Dometic fridge and freezer, which is all powered by the solar panels on the top of our van. When we want to cook, our fridge just slides out like this. It fits a lot of food in there. We can go about 1 to 2 weeks before we have to go grocery shopping again. And unlike Anna and Ian, we can store raw meat, which is really nice. We love our smoothies, so we do frozen berries. Right here is our kitchen drawer. We have our induction burner, which just plugs into the wall right here. So when we want to cook, we come over here to this drawer. We have all of our pots and pans. We just set it on there like that, push the button to start, and that's how we cook.
So much easier, and it's nice that they could do it in their van.
And we almost forgot our microwave right here. This thing is a lifesaver. We love to reheat our leftovers. We love to make microwave popcorn.
I'm in Kyle and Allie's bed,
But I want to tell you guys, my favorite part of this van was definitely the Dometic cooler where they keep their meat. They never have to worry about the ice melting like us.
Well, of course, I noticed the bathroom of all things. I mean, holla, you can pee. Come on now. Girls out there get how we feel. We always have to
And
pee.
I have a small bladder, so I have to pee like 80 times a day, so this is really coming in handy for me.
But one thing I have been noticing as we've been going over their kitchenware and stuff is that they have plugs like I have at home. We do not have that. So let's talk about the next topic, which should be getting power.
How does the Woo Woo Mobile get power? Well, we use this Jackery portable power station. It's 1,000 watts, and this is our lifeline on the road. We charge all our camera equipment, our phones, computers. Anna curls our hair with it, and then we also make coffee with it every single morning. You're probably wondering, how do we charge this bad boy? Well, we charge it while we're driving. We can use a solar panel over here, and we only use that when it's sunny out. And then another option is bringing it into a friend's house or a coffee shop to charge it there.
Show them your box, Ian.
This is my box, so it charges like my drone, GoPro, gimbal, DSLR camera all in one. This is a do-it-yourself charging box.
Yeah, the thing with budget travel is you really have to get creative. Both of these fit under our bed, and they're super accessible.
Our van is fully off-grid. We do have electricity in here like we were talking about earlier. Everything is housed underneath these benches. I'm gonna show you guys how we set up our table. is our table right here that supports the weight of ourselves when we're laying on our bed. It just rests on these little ledges right here, but when we're ready to make it into a table, it just comes up like this. This is what our table looks like when it's all set up. We love it because we can host friends, we can have dinner here, we also love to work here. On this side we have our electrical compartment. Everything that powers the van is in this section right here. We have our inverter, we have 2 batteries. I'll have Kyle come in right now and show you a little bit more of the details.
We get most of our power from our 210 watt solar panels, and there's 2 cords that come down through the van. When they pop out right here, they plug into this little box. What's cool about this little thing is that it also gets power from the alternator of the car. So if it's a cloudy few days, it's raining and stuff, we can continue getting power and electricity by just simply running our vehicle.
I get this question all the time. How do we store clothes in our van? And I'm so excited to finally share it with you. In the first section of our storage under our bed, we have 3 bins. But before we have a bin, we have a little zipper thing of my shirts. So this takes up no room and it holds a lot, which is great. Next, we have Anna's swimsuits. I get a whole bin of swimsuits.
She gets like 3 bins and I only get 1.
We have Anna's clothes. Pretty much all of my clothes in this. Here's Ian's little bin. He's not
A
as
lot of
organized.
swimsuits, shirts, nice clothes back there.
1, 2, 3 under the bed. Behind my passenger seat is a bunch of our sweatshirts. This is mainly for when it's cold. This came in super handy when we were out west and it was cold out. On the other side of our van, I have a bag of underwear and a big bag of pajamas. I need these things, they're necessities. Behind the driver's seat is where we keep our dirty laundry, and we know it's time to go to a laundromat when we can't put the seat back, but also when it starts stinking in here.
Now that Anna showed you how she stores her clothes, we're gonna show you what they do in this van.
We store things a little bit different than Ian and Anna. Here are our closets right here. This top one is my closet. This bottom one is Kyle's. When we were building the van, we had a big fight about who would get the top and who would get the bottom, but obviously you can see who won.
There we go, Allie.
That's really nice because we love to hang up stuff so it doesn't get wrinkly. And over here we have our dresser. This is Kyle's drawer. We like to store things like pants and gym clothes. This is my drawer. The last place we keep our clothes are these overhead cabinets that we built. This is my side, and over here on the right is Kyle's side.
Although budget van life looks a little rough compared to, of course, Allie and Kyle's van, we still have the mobility factor of this van. This van drives more like a regular car, while their van, it looks like they have a harder time driving it.
Even just driving around the past couple days, they were able to just pull right into a Walmart parking lot, when a lot of times we'll try to take up 2 parking spaces. And you guys also get much better gas mileage than we do. We only get about 15 to 16 miles per gallon,
and we get about 24 miles per gallon, even with all this weight in here.
I will say though, our driving area is much more roomy and comfortable than this.
Yeah, I would say driving, my legs kind of get cramped up. You barely have enough room in here if you're taller than 6 foot.
Also, I think that we get away with more with our Ford Transit Connect because we're smaller. So sometimes if we can't find overnight camping for free, we'll just park in front of someone's house and they don't think much of it other than someone has a guest over, which really has worked out in our favor.
That don't work for us. We're way too big.
We hope you enjoyed that video and got a ton of value out of it.
Overall, we just think that Allie and Kyle's van is more livable. You can live a real life. At the end of the day, we wouldn't have been able to do this if we did it their way. We couldn't afford that. No matter what your income is, you can do it. And we just hope that all of our tips today helped you guys decide which route you want to go.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought. We always love to hear what you guys say. And subscribe. Why not?
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok if you want to, because we're fun on all platforms.
We will see you in the next one.